So I'm out here at Taqueets Creek Golf. I think it says Country Club, Golf Club. Wearing my Gary Player black again. So I got another good Gary Player story. I was out with Mr. Player, as he likes to be called, and we were walking up a par 5. It was like a 530-yard par 5 up the hill, straight up a mountain. And I got 2 bags on my shoulders, and I get all the way up to the top. And he looks at me, he goes, "You know, son," he goes, "you're going to be happier than all these millionaires and billionaires because you're going to be healthy." And I just got done walking up this hill, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I might give up a couple years for a few $1,000,000. But that's not really true. You're only as happy as you are healthy, and that's the most important thing. All right. So before I do my final video on these radius killers, which is the most, I would say, the most mind-blowing thing that I see in so many bad chippers that I'm going to uncover, and it's really going to put this all together. I felt I had to cover one more thing. So, and this is dedicated to my friend Jeff, who, and I use the word friend loosely, who likes to chip. So number one, we talked about swing center. Number 2, the right wrist. Number 2, the left wrist. And now we're going to talk about the right arm. Because my quasi friend Jeff likes to chip with this right arm, like leaving the body, like kind of like this look. And to me, that doesn't make any sense. And if we're going to do this like pivot driven chip, I feel like this arm, and I want to say this in a way that doesn't insult Jeff. Yo, Jeff, this arm should stay against the side. In a full swing, the arm leaves the body, but it always, in most swings, it reconnects early on the downswing, and through impact, it's more close to the body. So not only, so if I have a radius and I'm pulling this arm away, that's obviously changing the radius very much. And it's creating this really overly shallow swing arc that's completely, it's unnecessary. So, another thing too, like when this arm is away from the body, like there's no leverage there. If my arm's against my body, like I was gonna push something, my arm would be against my body and I'd push like this. So that arm, to maintain a constant radius with this right arm, should be against the body, okay? And then we can just pivot and hit this ball. So to me, this arm should stay against the body, and now we have a very consistent radius that we can just pivot through the ball. So I would say that if you just put a glove under your arm, and you certainly don't want to create any tension like by squeezing this glove, but with that glove under there, I can just pivot. And so I'm just going to do this and just pivot, and it's just really easy. So, and I have some kind of leverage, and this, like, you know, this arm going away, creating some kind of shallow angle of attack, it really doesn't make any sense to me. We actually want the club, while we want it shallow, we want it certainly slightly descending into the ball. So I can be super shallow with this glove under my arm. So that this is very, very, very shallow. I mean, that was just. So another thing too is, you know, with this glove under the arm, it makes sure that we are pivoting and we're using our shoulders in some way to hit this ball. Anytime our arms are leaving our body, they're just disconnecting from our body. And while I'm not an advocate of gloves under the arms for the full swing, for chipping, certainly it's fine. So I could actually have one under both arms. So, as I've explained before, wrist is ulnar, right wrist is extended like this, and I'm just gonna pivot. So this is very easy. So that's it. And now the next one is going to be really the thing that just hopefully blows you all away, because it blows me away when I think about it. Every bad chipper does this wrong. And this is really going to uncover something that I've never heard anyone talk about. And I'm going to talk about a method for solving that problem that I've never heard anyone really discuss. And it's just money. So like, subscribe, comment, stay tuned, because the next one's the big one. And it's the really important one. All this is important. It all comes together. But that's it. All right. So see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share the videos. If you know any bad chippers, and I'm sure you do, share these videos, okay? It really helps a lot. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you.